Fallout 3 was awarded IGN's Game of the Year in 2008, so it's fitting that we're here at the close of 2009 taking a look at Bethesda's newly released Game of the Year edition. Over the past 12 months, Bethesda has put out a series of downloadable add-ons for its acclaimed role-playing game, each expanding the world with new quests to take on, regions to explore, and toys to play with. Now with this Game of the Year edition, you can get each of those downloads as well as the original complete experience for the price of a normal retail game.
I love it!
Without any of the expansions, it's massive enough to last you hundreds of hours as you explore the post-apocalyptic wasteland that was once Washington, D.C. Mutated ghouls, irradiated monsters, and good old-fashioned evildoers will do their best to halt your progress, so it is up to the player to craft a character that can survive in these harsh conditions. The game is all about choice, from which weapons you'll use to whether you'll follow a righteous or wicked path. Each of the 5 expansions adds about 3 to 5 hours to the game, which makes this Game of the Year edition considerably bigger than the standard experience. However, some of the expansions are better than others. If you already own Fallout 3, you might be better off simply downloading a couple instead of trading your copy in for this edition. Point Lookout with its spooky swamps to explore, and Broken Steel, which lifts the level cap and continues the story beyond the original game's ending, are 2 must-haves for any player. Mothership Zeta and Operation Anchorage, on the other hand, are 2 that didn't quite hit the ball out of the park, so unless you're one of the most hardcore Fallout 3 players out there, you can easily skip them and not feel like you missed anything. The extra quests in this release are seamlessly added into the world in the same way as if you had downloaded them. On Xbox 360 and PC, these expansions must be loaded onto the hard drive from a second disk first, so you'll need about 2.2 gigabytes of hard drive space if you want them all. We've tried simply installing the second disk on multiple hard drives and using an original Fallout 3 game disk with old saves to play, and everything seems to work out fine. So it looks like you can trade this extra content disk around to your friends and install it for free. The PS3 Blu-ray medium has enough space for all the content on one disc, so no installs are required. There aren't any extra bells and whistles such as collectible knickknacks that sometimes come with Game of the Year editions, so again, if you already own Fallout 3, there's little reason to repurchase the game. However, if you haven't yet given this RPG a shot, now's the time to have a go at it. Your patience has been rewarded with some extras that everyone else had to buy separately, so there isn't any excuse now. This was the Ign Consensus Pick for the best game of last year, and there's more to love about this edition than ever before. For the full written review, head to IGN.com.